members. And yes, I said family members because this show forces us all to be family
Forces.
members.
What if they don't want to be family members?
I stand by my word. It forces you to be family members. Now, of course, it's never going to be a solo ride. My name is Victoria Gure.
My name is Esther Biade.
I am Olashubomi Durodola.
And welcome to
The Time.
Now, ladies, the reason I said family members is back in high school, we had this weird thing where a girl would walk up to you and be like, hey, Kazi, hey, sissy.
Really?
Yes, and it used to irk me. It used to irk me so much. So I got used to it, and I'm like, oh, well, if we are all in line, then we might as well all just be family members.
So you end up marrying your family member?
Okay, no, not when it goes that deep. So no one ever called you Kazi, sissy.
No, it doesn't really work that way.
Sissy. I mean, sissy. People call me sis,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be because I'm your family member or anything.
No, they said
But cousin.
Well, it's almost like a term of endearment.
I mean, when I was in high school, it was probably more my husband, my wife, to your
Yes.
My
yes.
husband, my wife.
Yes.
to your fellow friend. It was just really more that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For me, it was sissy and Kazi. I guess we were just more one side of the family. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Let's talk. So the other day, I was on my way home, hustling and buffling for my urgent 2K to buy bread and all that. So I put on the radio and I heard a story about a couple. Apparently, they seem to be in a somewhat healthy relationship, but the guy decided to test his girlfriend. So he got a mutual friend to call the girlfriend and be like, hey, girl, there's a guy that's willing to pay you $350K to just spend some time with him at a hotel, blah, blah, blah. She gave her the date and also the time. So obviously she agreed to it. So then the mutual friend then called the boyfriend and said, your girl agreed to it, so it's game on. Come the day of the link up, or should I say hook up, the boyfriend shows up at the house and he's pretending to be sick. Like, I'm not feeling well, stay home and take care of me. But she insisted that she needed to leave the house. And she's like, no, babe, just lie down. I'll buy you drugs on my way home and all that. Okay, he let her go. I mean, you can't hold someone hostage in their own home. So he let her go, and few seconds after she left the house, he followed her. And one thing happened, he got to the hotel before she did. So she met up with a mutual friend downstairs, collected the key card. And just when she opened the door, boom, her boyfriend was lying down. So girls, tell me. Well, I want you guys to basically put in the comments how you think that situation ended. As for me, I already know that it did not end well for that girl. So would you guys ever test your partners?
I would say no.
Why?
Because there's a saying, you find what you're looking for.
Exactly.
What you're looking for, you find it.
What?
So why
The curious cat, you get killed.
The curious cat.
Yes.
Well, what if you're suspecting your partner of cheating?
Well, I feel like if I'm suspecting my partner of cheating, then I should just ask.
Exactly. Why do a test and say, okay, I want to catch you red-handed? After you've caught me, what are you going to do?
Okay, what if he lies? I mean, are you guys thinking positive? Okay, you ask him or you ask her and they lie to you. What then happens?
Obviously, people will lie. You can't admit to cheating that, okay, yes, I am cheating on you, girl. You will lie.
But how will you catch them? You need to do the test to catch them, right?
No, you don't have to do
You
sooner or
don't necessarily
later.
have to do a test.
No.
I mean, I read this article by a love doctor / love expert, Rachel Vanderbilt, and it says that secret tests are usually conducted in a relationship when there are other signs of a deteriorating relationship.
Right.
Or maybe one partner has low self-esteem.
Yeah.
That's the partner that is actually conducting the test. Or maybe the relationship is flat out already getting toxic. And to an extent, I agree, because if your relationship is truly healthy, if your relationship is truly good, why
have no
would you?
reason.
Exactly, you have no reason to.
And to corroborate that, if you're in a relationship that is healthy, and you employ this test, loyalty test, it's going to punish you, the employer, sooner or later.
Wait, no. I have a question about that.
Okay.
There's two ways to look at it. Either you could say your relationship is so toxic, like in terms of no trust, you're not secure in the relationship, so you feel the need to actually test this person to make sure that, okay, you can look at it that way, or you can look at it that my relationship is so healthy that this simple test that I'm putting out there, he or she will pass.
Wait, first. What are you doing in a toxic relationship that you know about already?
Sometimes that's all people know.
I feel like if you're already feeling insecure in your relationship, then there's a problem.
Exactly.
And if you're feeling insecure or you have doubts, the first step or first thing to do is to ask. Have a conversation with your partner about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's a relationship. But then to go the extra mile and carry out a test, for me, I wouldn't do that. But I could see a reason why some people would do that because, different strokes for different folks. That won't work for me, but it will work for some people. Because what if you carry out the test and then you find out that, your partner is not cheating, your partner passes the test, but your partner in turn breaks up with you for the lack of trust.
I mean, it's valid.
Then you found something that you're looking for.
Exactly.
You go into this thing with a 50-50 mindset. Half of you would obviously want to find out if they're cheating on you. The other half of you doesn't want to find out that they're cheating. Or half of you is praying that they're not cheating on you, right? So whatever comes with it, you would have to collect it and accept it. But I'm just saying, if you ask your partner, some people are really good liars, guys. So for me, asking a simple question is not enough. You need to go further. Maybe if it's going through the phone or I don't know.
But to what extent? Because then you're like tugging at your mental health. And
exactly. You're going to regret it later because after you've caught your partner cheating, suppose they're cheating, okay, what decision do you want to make? Are you going to leave the relationship? Or say, okay, why are you cheating on me? You start fighting the person and still stay in the relationship. What do you want to do?
That's why I explained that some people only know toxic relationships. I mean,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure we've all read online or even seen it in our own lives that he would lie, she will still stay. He will cheat, she will still stay. He will beat, she will still stay. Vice versa.
I mean, I would say in a way that's different. It's not necessarily that they like a toxic relationship. They are in love with the person, so they are willing to tolerate some things.
Yeah.
The question is, how much are you willing to tolerate? I mean, that's for the person, but I don't think anybody likes to stay in a toxic relationship. You love the person, and that's why you're choosing to
stay with the person.
To overlook some things and still fight and wait it out. Not because they are going to be
to quickly clarify something, there are different kind of tests, loyalty tests now.
Yeah.
We have the asking the third party. We have the triangle test.
Involving a third party.
Yeah. We have directness testing and all that. So which one exactly are you talking about?
Well, it could be any of the three, actually. Any of the three.
But I don't have a problem with directness because it's me asking my partner that, okay, babe, I suspected this, and this. What's up?
My issue is not you being comfortable with the directness. My issue is the response from your partner. If you're not satisfied with the response, your head will keep spinning and you start thinking of other ways.
If you have doubts and you're saying, some people are very good liars or pretenders.
Yeah.
For sure, once in a while, there will be slip-ups. And you can pick up on these things. If your relationship is good, your relationship is good. If your relationship has cracks, then it has cracks. And then you can always pick up on the cracks. For example, this mug, if there was a crack somewhere, I might not notice it right away, but I would see it and I'll try to figure out, okay, what caused this crack? Or how do I go about rectifying this crack?
Exactly.
And I feel like that's the same way it should be. I don't think testing your partner's loyalty.
It doesn't always end good.
So what I'm curious about is, would you test your partner? And if you say yes, on what grounds, what basis, what would trigger you to actually test your partner and try to go to crazy lengths to find out if this person is cheating on you? Because personally, I don't believe in just asking questions. If I ask you a question and you seem dodgy, you remember one thing. You know your partner. If that partner lies to you or body language is off, my head will spin. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily insecurity on my end, but...
And some happen because you overtrust your partner. I remember a story about...
There's such a thing as overtrust.
Yes. And you're bragging. I remember a story when I was in uni. These guys, when guys talk, they'll go that, oh, this lady, I had sex with her, I've done this, I've done... And then one guy says, nah, my girlfriend can never. I trust her. I do this. I do that. And people are like, guy, shut up. You don't know this girl. Because I know my babe. We've been dating for so. All right then. Your babe, what's her name? He gave the name, gave the number. Okay, you want to test her, right?
They brought out the receipt.
This guy invited the babe. Okay, called the babe on phone and invited her. Okay, do you want to go eat somewhere? The babe agreed to a stranger. Okay. She agreed. She came to eat. They had fun. And this guy invited the babe to his room.
Wow.
Yeah. And she went, and of course, things got down. They got down.
So it's safe to say you don't fully know your partner.
He made a video to show the friend. Like, you said your babe, you trust your babe.
Oh,
see,
wow.
This is the babe that you were carrying on your head. Imagine such thing. And that was a result of over-trusting.
Definitely. But what type of a friend is that as well?
I mean, that was what cut it for me, that, okay, you've proven your point that, yes, this lady would answer me.
Exactly. Then stop, leave it there. Yeah. It will honestly make you question your friendship, because some would say, yes, that's loyalty, is my G, but nah, that's wickedness. Why would you go the whole way just to prove a point?
If you trust your partner, don't go ahead blaring their horn or something.
Yeah, it's safe to say that you cannot fully trust your partner. Not fully trust, you fully do not know your partner 100%, right?
I mean, yeah, even in marriage, you don't always know people.
You're striking a nerve. You're striking a nerve. What? I'll call my husband and what are you not telling me?
It's just reality. I mean, you find out new things about yourself, even after years and years of living with yourself.
Very
so
true.
Not to talk of your partner, another person.
Okay, Esther, if you have to put a percentage to it, how well do you think you know your person or your future person?
I mean, that's the point. Your future person, I have to, have a person to be able to say that this is how well I trust the person.
But then what percent do you think is okay?
I mean, I wouldn't give it a number. I would just say that, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't.
Okay.
I mean, you can love someone and trust them to an extent, but there's always that doubt. Like, even when everything is going on fine and everything is going on good, we're human, so there's always that doubt. Like, am I the only person in his life?
Yeah.
Does he have a secret somewhere?
Yeah.
And even aside that, I'm a firm believer in no matter how well you know someone, people still have secrets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, the secret, it doesn't have to be something bad. It's just people, there's some things you just don't want to tell anybody about yourself, or you don't want people to know about yourself.
Yeah.
So there's that.
All right, great. So I've heard from all of you. Now, I want to know, how well do you know and trust your partner? Would you test the partner? Would you count it as insecurity on your part? Or what should I call it? Lack of trust in your relationship. Is your relationship healthy or toxic? Please do let us know in the comment section, and don't go anywhere as more fun is to come.
Hello, beautiful people. How are you guys doing now? And now on to my favorite segment, Hey Sis.
Hey, sis!
How are you guys doing now?
We're good. We're fabulous. We're beautiful.
You tell me.
So I want to ask you guys a question. So I was on Twitter, and I was reading this conversation with a thread, like it's called on Twitter, between some friends.
Okay.
And they're just talking about how that, they're in their 30s now, and looking back, growing up, there was like an age they thought they were going to be married and settled down.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I think every girl had that when we were like 14, 13, like, oh, by this age I'll be married, but I'll have all my kids. So like, at what age did you guys think you were going? Well, don't answer that.
I will answer that question.
At what age did you think, growing up when you were a teenager, at what age did you think, okay, I would?
Well, for me, it was at the age of 24.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you now? You are past that age, basically. Yes. Well, for me, I think it was 25, 26, and I'm around that age now, and I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Okay.
Because I'm taking my time.
Why am I excluded?
You're already married.
It doesn't matter. I still want to answer.
Okay, please.
Yes,
please.
thank you.
Please.
Thank you. I wanted to be married. Hey, I wanted to be married by 21, 22.
Woo. That's early.
And it happened.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Lord. It's not easy.
So I just want to have an idea. When you're, feeling like, okay, you know what, I want to settle down. I'm ready to, start a family. What are the qualities you look out for in a guy? They're like, okay, this guy is husband material, like for sure.
First things first, it has to be good looking.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what you eat?
Vanity upon vanity.
No, I don't be waking up to a monster every day.
What you want is what you want.
Yeah. He has to be good looking. He has to be emotionally mature. It has to be. I mean, before I did not used to think about religion.
Yeah.
Before, because me myself, I wasn't really serious with my religion.
Yeah.
But later on, as I grew up, I realized that I want somebody that is religiously stable. He
I
knows
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because and our religious levels have to match. I don't want you to be dragging me that, okay, no, you're not keeping up, you're not doing this. Well, it might be good sometimes, but then, and I don't want to dim your own faith too. So it has to be on the same level. His financial capability is also something to talk about, of course.
Okay.
What else? He has to be a person that loves family, because I'm a family person. I love family. So, yes. So if you don't like family, we cannot gel. At all.
How about you, Victoria? What were the qualities you looked out for before settling with your husband? Because there's no more.
Well, for me, I'm very ambitious, right? So it was ambition that was like one of. Okay, he needed to be handsome. Like for me, it's an 80-20 thing. Like no, like. He needs to be. I need to be able to smile when I look at you.
Come on, look at me. I need somebody that will compliment this beauty.
I can't look at you in the morning and start frowning. No, I need to smile. One thing I also looked out for was how well he treats the females in his life. I'm not talking about female friends, but his sibling, like his sister, his mom, and whatnot. That kind of gave me an idea of how well he would treat me. Basically, honesty. Honesty. Like, I'm very big on trust. And, for the longest time, we were apart, basically. So all I could rely on was what he told me and whatnot. And he made a lot of transparency. He's very, very transparent. Like, he does not, maybe he hides things from me. I'm watching you. It's up to him.
We're watching you.
Transparency. That's majorly what I looked out for. And financial stability, please. I'm enjoying my father's house. You can't bring me out and then punish me. I'm so sorry.
And yes, consistency. And then you bringing out the best in me, because sometimes I might be indecisive about
Make me want to be a better person.
Yes.
So would you guys say having the butterfly feeling means he is husband material? Because some people have said that, I feel butterflies in my tummy when I see him. He makes everything spark and I feel arrested. So, and some people have said that they met him, they had that feeling and like, this is
him.
This is him. I didn't say the one. This guy is husband material. Yeah.
Okay.
Husband material. I mean, I could get butterflies for a lot of guys.
So if you
shame on you.
So if you don't get butterflies for him, do you feel like maybe there's like
butterflies? No, it's relative.
I mean, it could also be a spark.
Okay.
Well, my case is a little different. I get butterflies when he says something really sweet to me. He has a really beautiful smile. When he smiles, I'll get butterflies. But majorly for me, it was just comfort. I wouldn't say it was butterflies.
Exactly. That's why I was saying
very comfortable.
Well, I feel like, it's still the same, because some people say they get this warm, fuzzy feeling inside. It doesn't have to feel like butterflies.
Let me share a quick secret. If I'm with somebody I like or I find attractive and I want to be with, my hands get cold.
What? You're a reptile, my girl. You are a reptile.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever.
My hands really get cold, like very cold. I'll be like, "What's up with you, girl?"
Okay, so is the fact that someone is husband material, it checks all your boxes, does that mean that, okay, this guy is the one? Or it doesn't necessarily mean that?
No. Well, sometimes maybe you've checked all my boxes and everything and be like, okay, yeah, it's you. Yeah. Sometimes circumstances might alter that.
Yeah.
You might find yourself in a situation that, okay, it's not going to work with this person. It's not about the physical attribute or what you think or what you want in a guy. Sometimes circumstances, situations change a lot of things.
Yeah, I think it's, getting married kind of made me realize the difference between this is what you want, but this is actually what you need. Because it took that shift in my mindset to know that, okay, this person ticks all my boxes, but you then question yourself, like, is this long-term? Is this really what I'll be able to tolerate or go on with and whatnot? And obviously, people that have ticked all my boxes are now exes, so clearly something wasn't working right. I just needed something different. And I feel like what I needed came in a human form, and I married him.
So this question is just for you, Victoria. Did you ever feel like, there might be, something? Answer honestly. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think it's like, I don't think it's a question to not answer honestly.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like, should I, marry him, or maybe I could find better out there? Did it ever cross your mind? You said you answer honestly.
I said, I was breathing.
I trust her to answer honestly.
I was exhaling so I could know. So
You had to like.
Was there ever a point? For me, yes, there was a point, but it was during the dating phase, not anywhere close to when we got engaged. Anyway, it was during the dating phase where as I mentioned, I was struggling to switch because he is completely different from what I would usually go for. So I think during that time of me now, okay, I'm getting into something that's new. I was like, maybe there's something else out there. But then there was this reassurance I always got from him that just made me like, this is where you belong, stay there. So,
I think for me, when people ask me that question, how do you know if it's husband material or not? I would say that it's someone that makes me not feel like I should think that there's, others out there. And of course, I get that, the question might cross your mind, but for me, that should be like the most important thing. And part of the reasons why is growing up, I think when I was a teenager, I heard about this story. So there's a building, and it's a building where you can find your life partner. You're going to meet all sorts of people in the building. But one thing is, you don't know how many floors there are in the building. And you can only keep going up.
Yeah.
You can't go down.
Oh, you can't go back down.
You can't go back down to the
ground floor.
To the ground floor.
One, okay.
So on the first floor, the lady you meet, nice guys, cute guys. It's fine. It's okay. It's just there. And you're like, I could, there might be something better in the second floor, So you're like, I want to go to the second floor. And then you go to the second floor and it's amazing, The guy is fine, it's nice, he's sweet. Doesn't really make a whole lot of money, but you could settle with this guy.
Make it work.
But then after a while, you're like, there's another floor. I want to go. Let me see what I can see. And then you get to the next floor and you're mind blown. It has money. It's cute. You're flying everywhere. You don't even have to work. You're just working because you want to work.
Yeah.
Everything is good. He's ready to marry you. He's not telling you, I want to wait long. Like, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, there might be better out there.
Oh,
so
God.
I want to go to the fourth floor.
You're never satisfied.
And then you get to the door of the fourth floor and there's an elevator taking you back to 0.
Whoa.
So every time I think about that story, I'm like, and my mom always shouted contentment growing up, be contented, be contented, contented. Every time I want mommy to be contented with what you have. So for me now, it's like, when I'm thinking about things, it makes me rethink things. And that's why when it comes to husband material, I'm like, if I find someone that I'm comfortable with, if you're like, I want to go out there, I want to keep looking.
Yeah.
You may never find.
You may never find.
Another thing that I think is very important for ladies to know is a lot of men, like I'll give men their credit where they deserve it. A lot of men out there are husband material. I mean, they tick generic boxes. They're financially stable.
Yeah.
God willing, they have common sense. They're hardworking. They love their families and all that. Those are generic things. But then you personally, your husband material, what qualities do you want? What qualities do you resonate with? Exactly.
So do you guys agree that it's possible to just meet someone and immediately know that, okay, this is someone I want to spend the rest of my life with? I mean, the same day you meet the person as ladies, because honestly, ladies actually, when you meet a guy, sometimes, I do it.
You're planning a wedding.
Not planning the wedding, but I'm assessing in my head like, is this guy someone I can spend the rest of... From the way he's talking, I'm like, okay.
Nah.
And then sometimes you're like, okay, maybe. So do you guys feel that it's possible?
It's possible. I mean, there are rare cases like that have happened. And then, in the marriage and happy and all that. So it doesn't have to be about time or how long you met this person.
It's not how long, but how good.
Yeah.
Okay, what if the guy is husband material, but it doesn't believe in marriage?
Then he's not husband material.
No.
He's boyfriend material.
It wants to stay with you. It wants wants to build a home with you, but just that the concept of marriage, he does not subscribe to it.
If you're not married, you cannot become a husband.
Are you going to stay and try to change him, or are you going to cut your loss? Like, I want to be a wife, so.
To be honest, I'm going to ask for a compromise. If you truly love me, you will compromise. And then if it doesn't compromise, I'll put out an ultimatum. I will give you some time. If you refuse to move,
what if it's coming from a place of hurt because of, how he grew up, his family background?
That's a problem for me.
You need to understand, you can't fix someone.
Exactly.
You cannot. I'm not a fixer. I'm not a mechanic. I can't fix you. That's just.
Wait. What if you're the person that person?
So are you saying something is wrong with him? Because if you can't fix, you only fix things that are broken. So are you saying he's broken?
He's cracked. He's not broken. He's
cracked. But you're broken.
Well, he's cracked. I don't know. I can't. My love should be able to heal his past hurt. If it can't, then we're just not meant to be. That is just it for me.
Well, we talked so much about how do you know he is the husband material, but how do you know he isn't? So I read an article on clever.com, and they wrote a whole list of things that, you should look out for. Yeah. But for me, I just picked out 4 things. If it disrespects women,
right.
If it still has wandering eyes, is not ready to settle, yes. If he hides a lot of things from you, and if your family and friends do not like him, I would say that there's no point. There's no point. Don't try to change him, Just maybe cut your losses and go. And then ultimately, I watched the video and the person was asked the question, it was like, what's the best relationship advice you've ever gotten? And it was like, write the list of what you want in your partner and be that list. Yeah. So I would say if you want to find someone, or know someone that is the best husband material or best partner for you, write a list of what you want in your partner and try to be that person for yourself. And then you would attract something.
I like
good.
That.
So girls, in wrapping up, what do you have to say?
Be husband material, be wife material. Just be the best version of yourself for another person. And if the person is not, cut your losses while it's early and move.
Well, I would say that do not shift your focus. If you know you have a lot of things that you want in a man or a woman, write them down, follow them. If you see anybody that wants to be your partner, check everything, tick this. But if you like to compromise, I don't think that will work for you.
Wait, sorry, I like that. Have realistic standards. I have friends with really, really crazy standards that even they wouldn't be able to live up to. So just have realistic standards.
Yeah, I mean, choosing your life partner is like one of the most important decisions you would ever make. So, make sure you make it right. Until next time, and hey, sis.
Bye.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, mommies and daddies, uncles and aunts, what else? All right, special announcement, please. Drum rolls. It's time for Follow the Clock. All right, welcome back, people. So, ladies, this game, I think you already saw the setup. You know what it's about, or do you want me to explain?
No, explain for everyone.
Oh, okay, yes. Understand. So, this game, I don't know what it's called, actually.
TP that cup.
Okay, so the toilet papers are going to be rolled while you're moving the cups filled with water. Yeah. And make sure that it doesn't cut at any point till it gets to you. So whoever has the full toilet paper wins the game.
What's the prize?
I'll save it. No, you don't have to know.
I want to know whether I should put my all into
just
it.
work hard. Do it with all your might.
Fair enough.
So are you guys ready? I'm going to count 1 to 3.
Okay.
And then we start.
Okay. Ready?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, go.
My cup is heavy.
Come on. Oh!
No, it was so close.
Okay, I started it first.
I don't know if mine cut or because it's like...
Please check it.
Well, it's still connected.
It's still connected. Okay. Extra one. So we'll go. No, we'll go again.
Okay, so it's best out of 3. Yes. Best 2 out of 3, I guess. Let us try. Okay. I think mine was longer last time. All right.
Set. Set.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, go.
Who starts from 5? That was weird.
Me. I do start from 5. Who won between Esther and I?
Me.
No. All right, I think Esther won the game. To be fair, and I know you guys will be seeing, Esther won the game twice. You're very fast, actually. So I owe you something. What do you want?
I want chocolate.
Okay, I wanted to say, please, something I can afford.
I was told no matter what happens in this life, I'll always be a winner. So it's okay.
Oh, I like your mindset. But no, you did not win this one.
Not today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for staying with us till these very, very moments. We had previous segments before the games. On Let's Talk, we talked about I tested my partner and it failed. So are you testing your partner? And on Hey Sis, we had is he husband material or he isn't? And I know that you have lists on the kind of person you want as a husband material. I'll advise you that you should not shift your focus. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for anything that is going to hurt you later.
Yeah.
And do you guys have anything you want to say?
I won in spirit.
I mean, I won today, so I'm happy.
Yes.
But
a round of applause for the winner, please. Say Esther is the winner, Victoria.
I won.
Oh, God. All right, we're going to fight out. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The time is the show, and the show is the time. Keep watching.